Hayley, what does this year's NAIDOC theme, Because of Her, We Can, mean to you?
I grew up in Wreck Bay, which is about 3 hours south of here, and my community kind of prides itself on the leadership of the women and the role of leaders that the female women in my community do tend to take on. So I think on a community level there's so many reasons, I guess, that I can kind of admire this theme. There's so many aunties that have dedicated their life to sharing their culture with the community, to even raising younger members of the community, but I guess on a more personal level. As someone who was in out-of-home care, my auntie had taken me in. Sorry, it gets a bit... So yeah, she took me in when I was 4 and raised me in my home community at Wreck Bay, and I guess she is basically the reason why I can live the life I live today away from any kind of negative influences, and why I can kind of, yeah, choose to go to university and raise my daughter in a, I guess, friendly and safe environment. Yeah, what about you?
For me, this year makes me think a lot about my great-grandmother, Eileen McGuinness, who was stolen and taken to Cootamundra, and I never met her. But her daughter, mine, Jeannie Smith, has been one of the most inspiring, funny women in my life. And there's something in our family about, like you said, the women are our carers, the women are our leaders, and I think it's time for others to see how important they are and to pay respect to that. That's the whole reason we can do what we do. You know, we can be at university because they worked and sacrificed so much for us continuously and never complained. Yeah. You know, never said this hurts, and it hurts more than anything else. And there's nothing stronger than a black woman. Oh, emotional.
Stop. Yeah. I think that's why I think we're getting so emotional, because we're kind of in that in-between right now where we're learning from our elders, and it's kind of like we've watched them go through what they have to, and it's kind of like it's our turn now to kind of give that to the next generation.
Why do you think we should care about NAIDOC Week?
I think for Indigenous people, in particular Indigenous women, far too often we're hearing, I guess, a negative narrative. There's so many positives that I take from my culture and my community and my people. I think NAIDOC Week gives us a national platform to kind of promote the positives out of our culture. NAIDOC Week this year has really kind of emphasised, for me, I guess, having a baby who is female. It's just kind of put in perspective everything that I want to pass on to her. So I think that it's definitely about becoming culturally stronger as a people, but also showing the rest of the nation how strong we are culturally still, despite everything that we've had to overcome as a people. But most importantly for me, it's passing my knowledge on to the younger generations.